council, what is your decision?
I make a motion that we move to give an opportunity for the school day.
Second.
All in favor say aye. All opposed? We have 3 opposed. Your aye? Okay, we have three ayes and 2 opposed. Okay. It appears, sir, that you have a building for your passion to, if I understood the vote right, is that correct? 3 for and 2 against?
Since we've gotten to this point. Insurance. Currently, the city covers that property for liability. How we're gonna reconcile how that works.
It becomes the property of Lone Star Charter Schools, and we no longer pay that bill.
Well, I can, once the agreement's done, then I can let our insurance carry it.
I think we can lag, your 501c3 is weeks away. I think we would delay the paperwork to get the 501c3 completed so that he doesn't take on the tax liability.
I think that's the way after the first of the year with the appraisal district anyways, which is obviously going to be the case anyways.
I got the agreement to be signed tomorrow, so.
Right.
When will review, discussion, possible action by the council to consider authorizing the mayor to sign a minute consideration agreement with Lone Star Charter Schools, a special warranty deed to convey the Lone Star Elementary property consisting of 11.19695 acres in the Linder Kids survey to Lone Star Charter Schools. The council may choose to approve the proposed amendment agreement and do special warranty deed. Amend the documents or deny the proposal and allow the property to convert back to the city of Lone Star. I'd like to speak, sir.
Sure. Yes, thank you. So just a quick review of where we were at from last time. Chapter 253, Section 11 of the Local Government Code gives a city or any other Texas government the authority to have transferred this property in this manner, which is what we did. And the agreement was that if Lone Star Charter Schools did not receive a charter from the state of Texas, then the property would automatically revert to back to the city. And so we did not receive the charter this year, and so the city has the right to, I forget what the actual exact term is, but to have the property back. I think it starts with an R, but there's some legal term, whatever. So a little bit about the Generation 24 charter school application cycle. There were 33 applicants. There were 10 that are still under review that made it further in the application process, which is what I gave you there in the notes. Just to give you an idea of how big of a process this is. Here was the application, and I've given you a link if you want to read it. This was the application, and that's pretty much free response, but including the attachments, 216 pages. And in 2013, there was an article in the Dallas Morning News. There were 4 charter applicants that made it to the final step, which is where the State Board of Education can approve it or deny it. And they discovered that 4 of them had committed plagiarism, essentially, and they should have been caught at the very first step, which is where, I guess, 4 of them this year. There were 4 incomplete and 4 that were not awarded, and they didn't get scored even. So, but one of those 4 was finally approved, and it came out that the reason they had committed plagiarism is they'd all hired the same consultant. And the article mentioned that one of them paid, at least the one that got approved, paid $78,000 to the consultant, who copied and pasted, for example, whole paragraphs, but also comments that people had supposedly made at the public meeting, which you were there and you were there. So anyways, I guess what I'm here to tell you is, I am willing, we are willing to try again. And so this amended agreement is essentially the same thing, but it's 36 months from Monday. And so that would be 2 application cycles, potentially. And it also includes the possibility of an accredited private school. I don't know that that's feasible in Lone Star, but I just don't want to be limited to, not having that possibility. Another thing that happened from the last time that I talked to you in this official capacity is the property was valued by the appraisal district at 1.3 million, and now it's 298,000. And so you look at the 4 charters that were accepted last year, and they all had assets of about 300,000 or 400,000, more like 400,000. So we were well above average, and because of that, now below average as far as assets, as far as that goes. So, and as far as what the city could do with it, they can take it back, they can put it at auction again, they could pursue. There's one city in Texas that has a charter school. They could pursue another charter organizer if they think that they could recruit someone. So it's just up to y'all. And I know that the city was spending $3,000 a year on insurance and $2,100 on electricity, so it's already saved about $5,000 through the process, as well as any maintenance that
We didn't have the electricity.
mowing and things.
We were still paying for the street lights.
We did have it before, if we took it back, we wouldn't necessarily turn it back on.
So,
Okay.
any other questions? You can let me know.
We'll take this to executive session.
All right, thank you.
Does anyone else have any questions for Cody?
Well, I have a comment for Cody. If we remove this, you have not been very positive toward the city in your comments. You have downplayed the city and said ugly things about our city.
Such as?
Well, I don't know them in particular, but you talk badly about the city, and you talk badly about our police force, and you've been unkind about us, but yet you want to put a school here to make it grow. So I would think that in that particular case, we want to project our city in a much more positive manner and be much kinder to our police force.
I'm gonna move us on to 6-3, and you and Mr. Womack can have this.
I just want him to know how to feel about
I
that.
understand. You can have this conversation in a private manner.
Okay.
Later on.
All right, I'm done. That's all I had to say.
Consider authorizing the mayor to sign an amended consideration agreement for Lone Star Charter Schools, special warranty deed to convey Lone Star elementary property, consisting of 11.195 acres. In the Atlanta Kids Survey for Lone Star Charter Schools, the council would choose to approve the proposed amendment, do special warranty deed, amend the documents, or deny the proposal and allow the property to revert back to the city of Lone Star.
I'll make a motion that the property be reverted back to the city of Lone Star.
Second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion to deny the proposal stands.